Alright, so it was inevitable with my name and all, we'd have to review a LEGO Indiana Jones set. Now, I only own 4 of these guys, and this is by far the smallest, but I still really like this set. This is the motorcycle chase. It retailed for $9.99, either end of 2007 or early 2008. Can't quite remember when it came out. 7620, I think, is the number, and we have 79 pieces. If it came out today, it'd probably be $14.99, but you get a lot of little things here. It's very deceiving how much you get. 79 pieces really goes a long way, especially in a set like this. So we're going to take a look at it, because this one's one of my favorites. Our first figure of the day is the leading man himself, Indiana Jones. Now, this figure is still, to this day, really cool. He still holds up really well, and he's super detailed. Doesn't have any back printing, but this is just an iconic LEGO figure. So if you've never seen him before, he has, the standard fedora piece. Oh, we just dropped his gun. He has a satchel piece. His whip curls out like that, so you can wrap it around things, but it just snaps back into place, sort of like a real whip. And I really like the face, because it has the stubble, but it looks like the face they used for the Han Solo minifigure. Because, of course, Indiana Jones and Han Solo are both played by Harrison Ford. Next figure, of course, one of the favorite characters of the movie is Henry Jones, or Indiana Jones's father. And one thing that's always stuck out to me about this figure, well, actually 2 things, is 1, this hat is completely wrong, but this is an old adventure style hat. But 2, the face looks surprisingly lifelike, like Sean Connery. It's insane. Just how well that face looks. And it looks pretty natural for a LEGO figure too. In his pocket, he has the Grail Diary right there, but they also give you this map piece to sort of show he's holding it. So that way, they can go and find the Grail or whatever, like they do in the movie. So, yeah, that's him. No back printing. But a really, really good figure. Holds up pretty well. Lastly, we have this motorcycle driver, who's a German, but he's not specified. I think he's just called a soldier, or maybe like motorcycle driver, I don't know. He has the same pistol as Indy. These are just the generic guys they put in the Raiders of the Lost Ark and Last Crusade sets. There's the torso, nothing on the back. Oh crap, it got stuck. There's his face, pretty common face for the time. And then we have just this normal hat with the goggles. So those are the figures. Pretty good lineup. 3 figures for this set. Now we're going to look at the rest of it. So I figured since everything in the set is so small, we take sort of an up-close minifigure angle type of approach to this review. So first we have the standard motorcycle. I'm pretty sure this is the gunmetal gray color, but this is just a normal LEGO motorcycle they've put out. You can put this guy on, you can drive around. Sometimes you can get to stand up on its own, but that's pretty much it. You've seen them before. You know what it is. All right, next we get 2 boxes. Very simple, just made of 2 pieces. Nothing inside, but you can open them up, obviously. But that's pretty much it. 2 boxes. Next, we have a very basic looking flagpole. Again, only made up of a few pieces. But it does its job. And this is the flagpole that Indiana Jones grabs and knocks a guy off of a motorcycle with, and also shoves in another motorcycle's tire, if you've seen the movie. So yeah, pretty cool. There are 2 things in the set though that really, really stand out to me though. So first we have this German checkpoint. It's pretty basic, but it's a good scene setter. So we have this guy, you can just position him in there, there's nothing in the back, and you can move this up and down. Only problem is, 1, it's not flush with the ground, which I don't think it really needs to be. The other thing is they should have put a 1x1 right there, because this tends to fall off all the time. Also, you can see it's incredibly dusty, because I bought this used. And lastly, one of the most iconic things in this movie is the double motorcycle. So, yeah. It's made from a basic LEGO motorcycle, so it's another of the same one we get in the set. Little connector in between, and this little cart. There's a backpack, and you can obviously put Indy and his dad both in it. So we can stick Henry, like so right there. Take off, oh, dropped Indy's gun, but we can take Indy and just put him on there. And there is one clip right here, so we can put his whip or his gun there, and then he can be holding the other one of your choice. So you can have one hand off and have him grabbing the gun, but I dropped the gun. But this is really cool, you know, it just looks cool. It's a good display thing too. It looks a lot like the movie. It's not too big or anything. Pretty awesome. So I might have just showed you everything, and you know, most of these things aren't made up of many pieces and you probably weren't that impressed, but the real fun comes when you can set up the scene. So we can just put a checkpoint here maybe. You can have some boxes for them to crash through. Put the flag here for him to grab. You can put maybe the motorcycle for this guy and he wants to chase after him. You can have these guys driving through. So there is a lot you can do with this. You know, it's a full scene. So you can have maybe like crash through here. You can maybe even have them like crash through that because it breaks easily. I think they're actually doing that on the box. You can have maybe Indy go and grab this so we can go and knock a guy off with it. I mean, like, there's a lot you can do with such a small set with less than 100 pieces. It's pretty impressive, honestly, just how much they put for playability wise. So this set to me is like what I want from a very small Lego set, because this gives me a lot of fun playability, and I think kids are gonna really dig that up, or kids back in the day really dug that up. So yeah, that's pretty much. Oh, this broke. Oh no. Dang it, we're gonna, cause this broke off. That's what happens when you get your Lego used, kids. Alright. Yeah, no, but I really like this set. It's good for collectors too, because it's an iconic piece of the Last Crusade. You can usually get it pretty cheap, anywhere from like $15 to $25. Yeah, so I don't really see anything with this set that I don't like. Good price, lots of stuff, lots of fun things to play with. So yeah, I would definitely recommend this one. I'll give this one an A. Also, be sure to like, subscribe, notifications, all that stuff. Share it, please. It would help me out a ton. I'm just starting out. I have more things coming soon. I'm going to do a review of a Heroica set, Marvel stuff, Ninjago stuff, Mario stuff, Indiana Jones stuff, Star Wars, you name it. I'll probably do a review on it. Anything specific, let me know down below. Even though only like one person ever comments. I know who you are, buddy. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you for watching, and hope to see you next time.